Have you ever been searching the DoorDash app and you see something that looks really good? And you say to yourself, hey, I've never seen this restaurant around town before. You go ahead and order. And once you get your food, it's from a restaurant that you've already had before. Yeah, you've been ghosted by a ghost restaurant. DoorDash is even letting people serve food out of their own homes and call it a ghost restaurant. Yeah, we got big name establishments letting people prepare food in their kitchens and serve out of their kitchens under different aliases called a ghost restaurant. So we're going to hear from some people today that aren't happy with the ghost restaurants, and we're going to hear from some people that are making money with the ghost restaurants. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever ordered food from a ghost restaurant? Was it worth it? Was the price right? How did it go? Let's get right into it.
Talk about ghost kitchens, because I don't know if you know what a ghost kitchen is, but in some ways it's kind of a fucking scam. So I DoorDash. I'm DoorDashing right now. Okay, so if you don't know what
I mean, and like she said, it really is kind of a scam. You know, you go on the DoorDash app and you see all these different restaurants that you've never seen before, food looking good. You order from there and it's,
ghost kitchen is, it's basically a restaurant that uses the kitchen of another restaurant, and if it's done properly, it will be a completely different menu, different food, and it's actually legit. But in the case of a lot of places I've been DoorDashing for recently, it's a fucking scam. The reason it's a scam is this place goes by blank pizza and wings. Now I get there and it's just dead ass Chuck E. Cheese. Like, it's not different food or anything, it's just Chuck E. Cheese. Part 2, because I'm running out of time.
I investigated secret ghost kitchens, starting off with Beast Burger, which according to Google Maps runs ghost kitchens out of gas stations, Thai restaurants, and even Mexican restaurants.
Yeah, and I have seen Beast Burgers in the gas station.
And it turns out this was semi-true, as they were slinging Beast Burgers out of all these places, even inside of a Friendly's. After this, I had Tender Shack, which is a popular Uber Eats chicken spot, and it turns out they were just making these out of an Outback Steakhouse. Even crazier is that it was the same exact chicken as they were using in their kids' meal. Pardon My Cheesesteak was up next, which is a virtual kitchen owned by Barstool employees, and I saw that it was served out of IHOP, and I thought it would at least be a separate cheesesteak from IHOP's cheesesteak, but turns out to be the same exact thing.
Yep, and that's the thing too. You look on the app and you see some food that looks good, and you like, oh, I'm gonna try something different. I get a chance to try something different, even though you've never seen that restaurant before, man, they using the same ingredients, everything to make that meal.
The conspiracy ran even deeper though, because It's Just Wings, a popular DoorDash restaurant, is just Chili's wings repackaged, and Conviction Chicken, a popular Uber Eats restaurant, is just Friday's wings repackaged. Even Chuck E. Cheese has a restaurant called Pasquale's Pizza that runs out of there, and spoiler alert, it's the same exact pizza as Chuck E. Cheese's. And the weirdest part of all of this is that none of the workers that I confronted seemed to have any clue that this was happening right under their noses in their very own restaurants' kitchens. Very strange.
And they gotta know, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times it's not the same workers, that's working in the restaurant. It's different people that's working in the ghost kitchen.
Guys, it finally happened to me. I got hit with a ghost kitchen. I forgot what it was called. Something melts. Something melts on DoorDash. All sandwiches, it's Denny's. Yeah, there goes.
If you've ever ordered on DoorDash, then you've probably ordered from a ghost kitchen, and some of these ghost kitchens are run out of people's homes. I don't know why people are so surprised at this, because this has been going on for a very long time, and it is actually legal to do so in many states. Anyone that has,
and that's just, that's just nasty to me. Me personally, I don't want to order food off a app, and I'm thinking it's coming from a restaurant and it's actually coming from somebody's house, and I just, that would make me mad.
Ever driven for DoorDash will tell you that at least maybe once they have pulled up to somebody's residential home and picked up an order and delivered it to a customer. Now, if you're one of the people that are complaining and saying, I don't want to order from somebody's home, from somebody's kitchen, well, let me tell you, the big corporations do not care about your health and safety either, because I have seen some things. One of my first jobs about 10 years ago was at McDonald's, and I'm just going to tell you this. My manager at the time made me take out a bag of food from the garbage and give it to the next client. And guess what? Don't judge me for that, because I was 18. I was young and I was just following orders and I felt pressured, but I did quit shortly after that because I was like,
she said she was 18 and felt pressured. Where are your morals at? you know, and that's kind of why I really don't eat a lot of fast food, man. If it ain't home cooked, you know, purchase at the grocery store where I can look over it first, you know, and prepare it at home, you know, 9 times out of 10, I'm good on it.
That is disgusting. And you would never think that at a McDonald's, they're feeding you food out of a trash. And if you're that person I gave that trash food to, I am so sorry. 10 years later, I'm telling you that. I wish I would have had the guts to stand up to that manager and say, this is disgusting, and tell the client so that she could put in a formal complaint and maybe even a lawsuit and get her bag. That's what I would do nowadays if something like that would happen. But guys, support small businesses, because at the end of the day, we're just trying to work up to having our own location. And for the most part, from what I've seen, most of the people that are cooking from their homes are so much cleaner than you can ever imagine, because we are being careful. We care about the people that
I mean, yeah, that's what you say, you know, but you can't trust that, man. I can't trust that. You know, people got pets running around their house, you know what I'm saying? You got pet hair everywhere. Some people just ain't clean, man. You know, some people don't wash their hands. They don't follow, you know, sanitation rules. I couldn't do it.
that we are serving, and we want to retain customers. We want to grow, because for most of us, the end goal is to have a location. So we are making sure that we are doing everything right, guys. Comment down below if you know that some ghost kitchens on DoorDash were being run out of people's homes. And if you're a DoorDash driver that has ever picked up at somebody's home, please let me know below.
I do not care how hungry I get. I'm not ordering from one of these overpriced ghost kitchens that specialize in grilled cheese. Cost like $12 per.
And that's true too, you know, because when you look on the app and you see, you know, places that you've never seen before, you know, and you get to looking on their menu, the food is always overpriced, you know, no matter what, it's always overpriced.
Sandwich that is named like bomb as with 2 Z's, grilled cheese with 2 Z's. If I'm gonna spend $30 to get food delivered, it's not gonna be on 2 grilled cheeses named after somebody with the marketing capabilities of a crayon. Like, at least make it seem like it's a normal restaurant that you can go to. Nobody's seen fucking bomb as grilled cheeses. No one's seen that.
Yep, I seen, you know, on the app where it was like hood wings, you know, just different names like that, different slogans to go with them. Like, who made this stuff up?
And nobody's paying $30 fucking for your food.
And then here is an example of somebody being proud of selling customers frozen pizzas on DoorDash and Uber Eats. I mean, I guess if he's making money, more power to him, but check this out.
I just opened up a pizza restaurant on DoorDash, but what they don't know is that I'll be selling frozen Walmart pizzas out of my kitchen. First, I ordered a bunch of pizza boxes with our logo on it because we had to look professional. Then I went to Walmart to buy other frozen pizzas, but this random lady tried yelling at me to stop. But she couldn't do anything, so I went home and set up a few things on the tablet DoorDash sent me, and our restaurant was live. To get our first couple customers, I went to our competitor to steal some of theirs. We started getting orders fast, but the DoorDash drivers were mad at how long it was taking. But somehow, at the end of it all, everyone left 5-star reviews on the pizza, so I guess it worked. Comment what I should try next and follow for more.
You know, and that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and DoorDash is letting this go down. You know, evidently this is legal. You know, it's a legal operation to go and, you know, open up a ghost kitchen, serve whatever you want to serve, get, you know, approved through DoorDash, and get your little tablet and, you know, get your order on, you know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. Like I said, I would never order food from, you know, if I knew it was coming from somebody's house, I would never order it, you know what I mean? And, you know, you just got to be careful these days ordering food on apps, you know, restaurants you never seen before. Could be a ghost kitchen, man. just D's take on it, man. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the next one. Peace.